I don't have to speak in St. George's.
Didn't line on line to
Everybody something to know, you know. You've also enjoyed it before.
Everybody's got a little bit like that. Everybody's got red.
And I like the way they did it 10 years, you know. I don't mind them doing it like that. I just rather be starting off for next year. And I want them to enjoy this year. You guys
the ministers, Minister Sports, the Honorable Glenn Blakely, the past president of the Somerset Cricket Club, Mr. Richard Scott, Ms. Charlotte Simons, also the executive of the Somerset Cricket Club, to the team, and certainly to the Somerset Cricket Club members, supporters. Clearly, it's not an accident that we're here today at the National Sports Center, having cabinet, and also recognizing and acknowledging sportsmen, our winning Somerset cricket team who delivered a cup match. It's an absolute joy to be here this afternoon, and certainly for 2 days, I, along with most of Bermuda, witnessed a thrilling display of leadership, sportsmanship, strategy, athleticism, and teamwork. The victory under the leadership of Captain Carl Edness is an event that will not soon be forgotten. And all of us as a cabinet on behalf of the government and people of Bermuda wanted to recognize it. Notwithstanding whatever team some of my colleagues support, we all recognize excellence and sportsmanship. We were kept on the edge of our seat, and even now, more than a week later, there is still that sense of pride and the buzz and excitement. A victory by 10 wickets is always impressive. Cricket is considered our national sport, and over 2 days of Cup Match 2012, the performance of both teams truly raised the profile of our national sport. And in doing so, the teams have inspired countless numbers of people to become the next generation of Cup Match stars. Over the past several weeks, we've seen some amazing and incredible displays from those athletes participating in the 2012 London Olympics. Your sports colleagues in the areas of swimming, track and field, equestrian, sailing, and triathlon have truly represented Bermuda with pride in London. And with the Somerset cricket team's decisive and commanding cup match victory, you have certainly given us something here at home to cheer about. So I want to thank the team and its leadership for providing this country, your country, with a wonderful event that served to unify people through your sports. To the teammates of the captain, I would say that this couldn't have happened without collective teamwork. You proved a wonderful supporting cast to his leadership, and we certainly look forward to seeing you defend the Cup in fine fashion next year. On behalf of all my cabinet colleagues and the government of Bermuda, I once again congratulate you, and I'd now like to invite my colleague, Minister of Sports, the Honourable Glenn Blakey, to make some brief remarks, and he will be followed immediately after that by the past president.
To the former president of the club, on behalf of all of my colleagues here at Cabinet and the entire government of Bermuda and country today, I echo the Premier's comments. I'm really interested to see who's going to be named the MVP this year, because I would hate to be in that position. You had some stellar performances. I would say a complete team effort by all of the players, but particularly standing out was young Gregory Mabry on Saturday, and not so young, Mr. Janiro Taco on the first day. So there was a definite complementary mix of youth versus experience. And I think the team exemplified not just the spirit of the cup match, but the epitome of athleticism, because Somerset had to bowl out St. George's. And so I commend the entire team effort. I think it bodes well for the future of the game. And of course, next year, Bermuda will be hosting the Division III qualifier here for the World Cup ICC tournament. And this will be one of the venues. Other venues will be identified, but there will be 6 teams, including Bermuda, contested to go to the next level. And I would dare say that we will have the best of the best. And I'm sure that a number of these players are high on the list of priority as far as the coach is concerned in being selected for that competition. So without further ado, I would like, on behalf once again of all of my colleagues, to congratulate and to continued success to each individual member of Somerset and to the club on its 110th celebration of emancipation, a very comprehensive victory.
Good afternoon, Madam Premier, members of the Cabinet, and certainly the championship team. It is indeed a pleasure to stand in for President David, who is taking a much-needed vacation. Having stood in the same position, I know what it's like. Weeks after cup matches, a lot of planning, and we certainly don't want to take anything away from the executive committee and the management committee, but certainly we've come to honor the players today, and what a fine victory we experienced last week. The excitement, and I tell people all the time how undignified it probably was for me to run out on the field, but I was so excited. You know, it's been several years, 10 I believe, since we last won the cup. It was the 110th cup match, and we won by 10 wickets, so I would say that 10 is a good number for Somerset. But Minister, you mentioned a few names that stood out, but what I saw was a total team effort. These guys, their preparation for cup match this year was at a level that we haven't seen in years before, and when you prepare, then you get the results that you're looking for. So on behalf of Somerset Cricket Club, the entire Somerset community, the entire country, because we recognize that we have fans that don't necessarily reside in Somerset, but we are very excited about the fact that in 2 years we've had 2 results, and this year was our year. So Bermuda, look for more and exciting things to happen with cup match. We're ever so grateful, and we're thankful for, even as our captain has just joined us, what a stellar job that he did, even leading from the sidelines, and then for the vice captain Malachi Jones to come in and step up to the plate and get the advice of other senior players, former captains in Gennaro and Jacoby. So it was wonderful to watch leadership at its best on the field, and very obviously grateful and thankful for this opportunity for the government to recognize the champions of cup match this year. And we just say thank you very much.
Somerset and St. George's. And while there has been in the interim, in terms of ad hoc basis, a commitment to provide some thank you. In terms of supporting the Somerset Cricket Club efforts for hosting Cup Match this year on a national basis and going forward, there's been a commitment on that to also seek to make sure that on an ongoing basis we support the team in the respective clubs. I'd now like to call on the captain, the man of the hour, who has a winning team, to come and make a few comments. Mr. Edwards?
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'd like to apologize for my tardiness. I'd like to thank the Premier for coming to meet us today. It's an honor and a privilege to actually sit here and meet you again. I'd like to thank my team again for supporting us, sticking together, and showing unity on the field, which brought us to victory. I'd also like to thank Chairman of Cricket, selectors, for having faith in me to lead for another year. And long may it continue. We played a good game, and I feel we deserve to win, and rightly so. You know, what else to talk about? But
Up Somerset!
I will, man. Absolutely, absolutely.